Hello everyone. So by the time you're watching this, I'm going to be on a flight or in Germany. I'll be joining Athene's CULT. I thought I would just try my hand at some investigative journalism, like one of our friends. One of our good friends. That's right, I'm going to be an official priest, or I guess shaman. I think I'm going to go with priest. I like alliance. I'm going to be official priest of Neuro-Spinozism. Check out my video for more of what exactly that means. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to explain that to immigration, but let's hope they don't ask. Maybe I'll just tell them to watch my video. You guys should watch it too if you don't know what I'm talking about. Sell out.
Just sell out. Easy.
Okay, so just as a reminder, I'm mainly going to be working on Clash of Streamers, which if you don't know what it is, you can watch the video up there. It's Athene's game. I have a lot of nervous energy. Like, I'm really excited to go over there and get involved in projects. Like, really excited. But at the same time, it's a big change of scenery and stuff, you know? Like, I have to move country and a little bit of a lifestyle change. I mean, it's all positive energy though, and I've been listening to the real talks for so long, I've got quite a lot of rhetoric that's going to back me up. I guess he got me good. He got me really good. I'm excited to grow and document some of what I'm going to be doing there and some of what other people are doing there. And so please leave comments below letting me know if this is useful or not, letting me know what you would like to see, if there's anyone you'd like me to do an interview with, what kind of questions you want me to ask. I don't want to bug too many people too much because they're working on really important projects, and I kind of don't want this to take up all of my day because I kind of want to work on those projects too. But depending on how impactful this is, depending on how active people are in the comments, how much this actually helps you, acting as like kind of a window into the compound and what they're doing, I will continue making these videos. Yeah, so just request what you'd like to see, any questions that you have, just anything really, but we'll get more of an idea of what exactly this is going to turn out to be as the days go on and I actually spend more time there. Yeah, I hope I can change some people's minds on what actually happens there who may have watched the Chris Bratt documentary. I don't know if I can say anything about him. I'm not... Oh, I want to say sorry for not uploading so much to this channel lately. I was working on a lot of projects that were going to end up on this channel, which may or may not still end up on this channel. We'll see. Soon, TM.
Axel?
Squeeze my hog.
And yeah, just some life stuff. I mean, now I'm going over. I'm doing good, and I'm really excited to go over and take up this opportunity to give back and, you know, all that good stuff. You know what I'm talking about if you've listened to the Real Talk. If you haven't, listen to Athene's Real Talks on SoundCloud or Spotify because they are really insightful. And that reminds me, I want to point something out. A lot of people seem to think I have an infatuation with Athene. Listen, I'm promoting his ideas and his way of life and his belief systems and rhetoric. Maybe I have a crush on him, maybe I don't. I guess we'll see when I get there. I kind of blush when I talk to anyone new. I blush so easily, so doesn't mean I'm in love with you, I don't think. But yeah, I found that funny. I love the comments, by the way, on the Athene videos, the hate comments, the love comments. They're all so good. Just keep them up, okay? Never stop commenting, even if it's a hate comment. So yeah, my plans with this little video journal, it's kind of to act as like reflection for me on what I'm going to be doing and like to gather my thoughts and stuff like that, but also like a window into the place and what actually goes on there, maybe what some of the people are up to, and maybe it will help some of you to come over or to, you know, actually understand what's happening over there and not watch Chris Bratt's documentary, because if you thought... So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem just like divulging all this stuff to you guys. At the same time, I am signing an NDA, so try not to ask some questions that are going to break that, because I'm not going to do that. Unless you pay me more than Athene is. I hope this little series, as I say, helps some people. Be active attack in the comments and I'll keep it up. If not, I'll work on the game anyway. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. It's like 11 p.m. and I have to catch my flight tomorrow. Right now it's the day before and I have a lot of practical stuff that I have to do in the morning. I've been so busy these last few days, in that flow state already, I guess. I'm sort of prepared. So yeah, I'm gonna let future Axel take over. I've taken up enough of your time. I guess, yeah, let's go to Germany and become a Neuro-Spinozist. Join me. Oh, and by the way, buy Purpose and Doobie, doobiex.com. Check out purpose.moa because yeah, you're gonna make a lot of money. Non-legally binding, by the way. So, I made it to the compound. I infiltrated it. I really like my room, to be honest. I've got some nice plants. I've got storage for my dildo and a sink. I even have a sink. Yeah, look at the plant. So, my trip. I went to Jersey Airport, where my flight was delayed by 4 hours. Finally, we took off after another hour of delays. I swear someone from Purpose 2 was trying to make it so that I wouldn't. They were trying to scare me off. Then I landed in London. It took me like an hour to find a coach to Heathrow because I had to change airports. I'd never been to London except for when I was really small, and I have to say that everyone was pretty rude and it kind of sucked. Maybe that was just because I was super late and annoyed or something. I finally got to my hotel at like midnight, like midnight, and I had a quick call with a good friend of ours.
Say something funny.
Hotel was kind of nice, to be honest. I liked the shower room. My room was pretty fancy.
First day traveling went about as well as I expected. I had a flight that was delayed 4 hours. Then I had to go halfway across London. And then I had to spend like an hour. I'm too tired to even talk about it. I like the room though. I quite like it. It's quite big.
But I didn't sleep at all. And I flew to Germany. I was picked up by Raphael. Raphael is like... He has like a million different skills and he does so many different things here. Everyone here is pretty versatile. But yeah, this might be different for you if you're experienced with traveling, but for me, I was picked up by Raphael because I probably would have ended up in... Go on, say something funny. I probably would have ended up time traveling or something because I don't know how traveling works. Also, if you know how to get to places without being 5 hours late like me because you couldn't find a coach or a bus or a member of staff or an information desk without spending an hour looking for each of those things first, your results may vary. And yeah, I arrived here at the compound. That's where I am right now in my room. I had a little tour of the place and I forgot most of what Raphael told me, but I think I remembered the important stuff. Alright, enough talking about my horrible travel experience. What actually happens when you come here, when you join the cult? First of all, you'll be given a house tour by someone. For me, it was Raphael. It might be Raphael for you. It might not be. That goes for everyone. I'm saying, by the way. Everyone I mentioned, they might be doing something else by the time you get here if you ever come here or in the future. If you have any questions or require any extra help, there will always be someone that you can poke. That's what people call it here, by the way. It's like, oh, poke me if you need something, man. I was really surprised by how like efficient and smooth everything is here and the amount of times that Bashir was saying, I'm not making this shit up. Yeah, I know. I'm here. The group uses Trello to organize themselves, and it's crazy how effective it is at making different things efficient. Like, they have Trello cards for everything, including room service, where someone will actually come and clean your room on a monthly schedule, or like whatever schedule works best for you. They have a Trello board for laundry, which I'm sure some of you know. You can drop off your stuff at a drop-off point with a tag that you're given, and that gets taken care of. They have 2 washing machines in this place, actually. There's this like huge one that you need a PhD in cleaning to understand, and the other one is the brainwashing room, obviously. So you're gonna need to make a Trello account. Once you make one, there's a guide that has plenty of cards for you to go through as a new person to introduce you to like sort of how things work here. Okay, so you've got Trello. The group also uses Slack as an in-house messaging tool. Some of you might be familiar with that. I'd never actually used it before except maybe once at school. It's pretty cool, to be honest, coming from someone that never used it before. You can poke people who might be experienced in what you need help with, like that's encouraged. Like there are people for most everything you can think of that's like an issue you might run into, and they get back to you extremely fast as well. Like I said, for example, I needed a PC and my mic set up to record this video, and so I messaged Raphael and he fixed me up easy. Super important messages that all of the group should be aware of will be posted in the Slack channels as well. Anything from like, do you want to share your room, to like, dude, you left your bottle on my desk. So another app that the group uses is Baking Sense. This is to deal with food because, yeah, all of your food is paid for and cooked for you, obviously. It's like one less thing to worry about. This place is like extremely efficient, streamlined, optimized. They're always looking for ways to like keep you focused and like power through your work because everything else is taken care of. It's pretty poggers. It's one of the big reasons that I think the place is going to do so well and the projects that they work on are going to eventually take off, because they just get like 5 times the amount of work that the same amount of people would get done if it was a job. You know what I mean? You'll be given a login for this app, Baking Sense, and you can follow their recommended meal plan that's been carefully researched, or you can come up with your own dishes, really, using the ingredients from the kitchen. You could also bring your own food to keep in your room, but come on, man, it's already taken care of. There's no need. Dishes have been carefully selected to give you all the nutrients that you need in a day, and any supplements that you need will be provided to you as well. Oh, there's a specific drawer you can use for those too, by the way, and some nootropics. So yeah, you can customize your meals and stuff. You can have it delivered straight to where you're working, stored in the fridge for you to pick up, or left by the kitchen on the snack bar for you to collect. They even deliver it to you. So it's like Uber Eats, but like really healthy, and you don't have to pay any money. There's 2 different meal plans. There's the standard one and the keto one. There's a lot of research on how ketosis can make you sharper and have more energy and be more effective and stuff. So it's worth trying for yourself if you're here, I guess. I mean, I've tried keto before and it worked a little bit, but I had keto flu for so long. So I'm personally following the standard meal plan to begin with. It's slightly tweaked though, but I'll give you updates on how things progress. There's also a huge variety of like spices that you can put on your food and different kinds of teas, and choices of hot or cold water to drink. Personally, I think that people who drink straight up hot water with nothing in it are joking. I hope Morale doesn't watch this. I think a lot of people in this place drink hot water. Imagine I try it and it just makes your brain big. So yeah, everything's very streamlined and smooth in this place. It's really chill though, except maybe the drying rooms, because they're like for drying, so it's actually a little bit weird how much some things are streamlined. Like, I went to get a bowl of food, I came back and my chair had been upgraded. I didn't even like tell anyone that I didn't like the chair I was using. Maybe they have sensors for that kind of stuff, you know. It's all the cameras. The most important thing when you get hither is going to be to make your way through those Trello cards, through that list for new people. Follow the guide and you'll go through basically everything I just explained. And after this point, you're immediately put onto projects. So you might get evaluated by Fabio to see what your skills would best be put towards. Sometimes cards on Trello are made for you to follow, either to like learn how to work in the kitchen, to get good at cooking, to get good at QA. The projects I'll mainly be working on, and so the projects you're definitely going to see me working on, are going to be shooting and editing these videos to give you a little bit of insight of what's going on and answer any questions, and helping with game design documentation because I have a decent understanding of the game and I'm fluent in English, and I guess I'm used to explaining stuff. I really like it, by the way. I've already started doing that, and super fun. Also, I think working on game design documents is going to be really handy because it'll give me a lot of in-depth knowledge about the game, just like all of the different features and new features that are being added, and allow me to sort of like train my explanation and understanding skills. I'm just a personified explanation algorithm at this point. Also, I get insight on new and upcoming features that aren't in the game yet, so maybe I'll leak some. Wouldn't it be cool if Clash of Streamers had a piggy bank, guys? Something else, sleep. When it comes to sleep, I imagine it's going to be preferable if you could be awake at the same time as the other people that you're collaborating with, or as many people as possible, which is going to be like early afternoon to late evening. Yeah, that would be best, but there are people awake at all hours of the day and in the kitchen too. You can get food at any time of night, so if I missed anything about the introductory period, I'll let you guys know. But honestly, it's not so hard to find your way around the place, even though it's so huge in real life. I guess it's huge in theory too, but like being here, I guess it sets in, huh? But if I'm starting to figure this place out, then you definitely can. Manage to figure out where the showers were and have one of those. So, first shower in a year. But like I said, please leave comments below. I'll respond to them, and I'll go more in depth on the stuff that you guys want to know about. I'm just gonna say the obvious. I would seriously recommend anyone come here. If you've ever thought about it, if you have been thinking about it, just do it. See what you can learn from these videos, ask as many questions as you need, come over, easy. You're also gonna get a lot of insider info, by the way, so remember to subscribe because that's pretty cool. You get told some interesting stories when you're here. Stuff that's too hot for YouTube. But like, why? Like, what do you mean? How? How's that actually what happened? That's insane. I can't wait to see what people say. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Like, actually, like, how? Like, what do you mean?
Oh, you stopped recording?
Hang on. Speaking of insider info, I might post the reaction to the new docu before it's out. It's an older version, but let me know what you guys think. Okay, I need to get back to work. I'll see you around. Leave your comments. I'll respond. Yeah? What are you gonna say now, Chris?